Very happy edition of the Sunday Quarterback. Nebraska playing their best game of the year right before going into Big Ten Conference play. Dominating performance, 44-8, and this game could have been worse score-wise, could it not?
I mean, yeah, 44-8, and it really probably felt more like 60-8. I think Nebraska left points on the board, but a lot that you can build off. And I thought it started, Andy, with the way they closed the second quarter. I think Scott Frost could have played it ultra conservative there. Kneeled it out, ran the clock out, went to the locker room, but he knew Northern Illinois got the ball, and he wanted to do something with that last bit of time, and they drove down there knowing that their kicker was not really an option, and they had to get a touchdown, and they did it with a 44-second clock. So I thought that was very impressive, and it set the tone for the rest of the night.
Huge moment, 5 plays, 87 yards on that drive. They finished it in 44 seconds. I thought the running game was good at times, and man, they can be explosive when they pop those long runs.
Yeah, there was just more guys involved, more diversity with how it was. It wasn't just a Maurice Washington home run. You had Dedrick Mills going. You had even Wandale Robinson. You had Adrian Martinez at times, even though Martinez did struggle, I thought, early in the run game. But it was all there, and I think as more things come together, that's going to open up more for Martinez.
Yeah, Dedrick Mills finishes with 116 yards, the first back to go over 100 against NIU in more than a year, back to 2017 in November that year, the last time that happened to the Huskies. I thought, too, the Huskers used more receivers on this evening than they have in the 2 previous games combined.
Yeah, hello, Ken Ivanoa.
Yeah.
Hello, Mike Williams.
Yeah.
It's good to meet you here.
Yeah,
I mean,
no
those
kidding.
guys got
that
going.
Noah catch was pretty sweet.
Oh, the touchdown, got the foot in. He got an early catch. And then you saw Darian Chase on the field for Nebraska. The true freshman got some good action tonight as well. So you can get the sense they're trying to get more guys. And Cade Warner's still not out there. So, we don't know when he's going to return. But that group added a lot more. It wasn't just J.D. Spielman and Wandale Robinson. There were more guys. The tight ends had some big moments as well.
Defensively, man, this defensive line keeps carrying the load, setting the tone for this. It seems like they're the heartbeat of this unit.
Well, that's where all the veterans are. I mean, you look at the number of seniors on that group, Carlos and Khalil Davis, Darian Daniels. You have a veteran like Ben Stilley that's a junior. There's just so much maturity and experience on that defensive line and that depth. We knew that was going to be the strength, and I think as they play well, everything else behind them just looks better, and we're seeing that. Lamar Jackson's all of a sudden breaking up those passes, where if the defensive line's not in there disrupting the flow of the quarterback, that's that split second where maybe he's not breaking up a pass. So I think it all looks better when they are controlling the up front.
Yeah, and the defensive line's ability to get to the passer without blitzing is so huge for this defense. How about special teams? They made some big plays in terms of blocking punts, but man, there's some issues still on that kicking game.
Yeah, 2 block punts, but 2 block field goals on the other side and a block extra point. And we've been around Nebraska now a long time. I cannot remember a game where the Huskers had 3 different field goal / PATs blocked. I can't remember a game where they had 2, let alone 3. So that was a head scratcher in a lot of ways. But that just tells you this Barrett Pickering thing is a real situation. They've got to get it figured out. Isaac Armstrong, I think they had his plate a little too full, asking him to do all of these things. Lane McCollum, the former All-State kicker out of Norfolk, came in and did a nice job. Played safety, and was a kicker for Air Force, transferred here to be a safety. Now he's a kicker. Kind of a Sam Foltz type of guy, though, a multi-sport high school athlete, and he stepped in and did his job, and he may be the guy now next week at Illinois.
Yeah, looking forward. Big Ten Conference plays begins next Saturday. It's going to be fun to see where this Husker team is at, and they really needed a night like tonight moving forward.
Yeah, this was big, I think, just to regain that trust from the fan base, to get the confidence back within that locker room. And now they've got a real winnable game on the road at Illinois. This is the Illinois team that lost to Eastern Michigan. They're 2-1. So that environment, if they're 3-0, I think there'd be a little bit of juice and champagne for a night game. But now you're like, 2-1, we just lost to a MAC team. I just don't see it being near the buzz down there for this game. So I think the Huskers catch a break, and it's going to be a great opportunity to get a road win.
And a pretty easy ticket for those Husker fans who want to make that road trip to Champaign. It's a night game. It's next Saturday night, 7 o'clock start. Nebraska at Illinois to start Big Ten Conference play.